back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules, I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? All I see is 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing theirs. My reinvention, I know you thinking how's it fair? You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears. I seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to hosting niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Saudis here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghost face with the wrist.
Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Edward back with another episode of commasculture, and we're back at it again. It's been a minute, but I'm here to drop some gems for you guys. I've been taking a little hiatus just to focus on family, focus on trading. The YouTube is great. You know, I love giving out free information to help really take your guys' game to the next level. And today I'm back ready to bring you guys some gems. So I'm gonna get right into it. We're talking about 3 different things that really helped me become a profitable and consistent trader. And one of the things I want to touch on first is focusing less on the money. Stop being attached to the outcome or the potential money you can make. Of course, you know, a lot of people say this, but very few people actually follow it. The people that do follow it are the ones that are the consistent traders, the people that probably aren't taking the time to watch this video. But if you're not profitable, if you're not consistent, you might want to ask yourself, you know, have I been focusing too much on the money? Have I been, because a lot of the times we break our rules, a lot of times we do things like over trading or trading when we're not supposed to, is because we're focused on the dollar amount. What you have to focus on becoming is a better trader, a more disciplined trader. Focus on the plan, the process. When I was new, I would see the market move in one direction, right? I'd see a big bullish engulfing candle, and this shit would turn me on. You know, I'd be like, damn, can you imagine like the type of money people are making from that move? You know, you see the candle go up, you know, right after news, and you're chasing it. You're chasing the dollar. No. What is the plan you had before the news event? You know, whether your plan is gonna be valid or whether it's going to be something you can take advantage of that specific trading day, you have to make sure that you're going to either wait for the market to play into your plan or not trade at all, right? So stop focusing on the money, stop chasing the money, focus on the process, focus on the plan. It's kind of like, you know, people have that saying, they say shoot first, ask questions last. With trading, you want to ask questions first and then shoot, right? You want to be able to think fast but react slow, not react fast and think slow. So it's all about patience. It's all about reacting to what the market gives you. You know, at the end of the day, the market doesn't owe you anything. The market is not going to do what you tell it to do. The market, you have to let the market play into your plan, into your procedure, and that's how you're going to be consistently profitable over time. So the second thing is reverse engineering the market, right? We all, no matter what, are going to have losing days, but it's important what we do on those losing days after we lose. Once you take an L, you don't want to just get all grumpy, close the computer and walk away, especially if you still have time. Instead of over trading, or instead of trying to justify your bias and keep trading, you want to see what happened. Go back tick by tick, look at the market structure and see how and why things played out, and try to reverse engineer the market, aka backtest. I don't even care if it's a winning day. You should know why you're winning and why you're losing. A lot of mistakes traders make, especially in the beginning phases, is you might go through a little win streak, right? As an example for like if you're winning, right? You might go through a little win streak, and then all of a sudden you start losing. You know, you start losing. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days on a losing streak. Why? Mainly because you probably got too comfortable. You stop back testing. You always want to be able to go back and see how you can become sharper in the market. Not so much change your strategy, but help to to become better at reading the market, determining and understanding why the market is doing certain things at certain times, understanding how your style of trading and your strategy fits in the overall market. This will help you with confidence. Confidence is a key thing, a key factor you're going to have when you're trading, because confidence it's going to help you hold the trades when you need to hold them, get out when you know you're wrong, and again, meet our overall goal, which is becoming consistently profitable. You need to be confident, and you're going to be confident through putting in that time to reverse engineering the market, going back testing, figuring out how you can get better in the market. And this, of course, repetition is key, just like with anything, with sports, with trading, just like with anything. Repetition is going to increase your reputation. It's going to increase your status. It's going to increase your performance, just like with anything, right? People know this trader or this athlete because they put in that repetitious work ethic. And it's not even about working hard, because you could put in a lot of hours trading, but you need to work smart. What are you doing during those hours of trading? Are you just entering trades, pushing buttons on a keyboard or pushing buttons on your phone? Or are you reading price action? Are you studying structure? Are you going through the confluences in your strategy, picking out the fat, seeing what actually works and what doesn't work, and what's replicatable? A lot of you guys are over complicating things, and you need to simplify your trading strategy. Find 3 to 4 key metrics that makes up a high quality trade, and be able to reverse engineer that and replicate it over and over again in the market. So that's number 2. All right, now the third thing is keeping your risk consistent per trade. Making sure all your losses, when you look at your P&L, all your losses should be around the same. You shouldn't be losing $200, then $800, and $300. All your losses should be the same. You have to keep your risk consistent. If you're going by the ideology that your trades are going to be, say for example, 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 or 1 to 4, your risk has to stay fixed in order for you to continuously be able to play out this 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. Otherwise, if you're looking at making, for example, if you're looking at a 1 to 4 and the 1 to 4 is $400 and you're risking $100, but then the next trade you're losing $400, that means the following trade you're not making a 1 to 4, you're technically gonna have to make a 1 to 8. You're gonna have to make $800, and then you're gonna get stuck in the cycle. Some of you guys don't like the idea of trading a fixed stop loss, and that's okay, right? I trade a fixed stop loss, but everybody's trading style is different. Everybody's risk appetite is different. But what's important is the dollar amount. If you're not gonna trade a fixed stop loss, you have to say, okay, I'm looking at risking this much per trade and this much per day. Just like when you're trading a funded challenge, you have a daily loss limit. You have to have a mental daily loss limit, and you have to make sure that you're meeting no more than this per day, no more than this per trade. I don't care if it's met within 10 pips, 20 pips, 40 pips. You determine what size stop loss you want to do, but based on your position size, based on your account size, you'll have an idea as to how much you're willing to risk. Me personally, some people call it conservative. I don't like to, especially because I'm trading with like funded accounts, mainly 100K accounts and up. I don't like to risk more than 1 to 1.5% a day, right? Maximum. And most of the time I'm not even risking that. I'm risking like 0.5% a day. I'm risking $400 or $500, and I might take home $1,500, $2,000 a day on a regular day when I'm hitting full take profit, right? So it's important to keep risk consistent, right? Now you can change risk around. You can increase your risk once you're ready to scale up. This is something that you'll learn along the way as well. When is the proper time to scale up? That's a question that can be different for everybody. I like to have 5 to 10% buffer in the account before I scale up in lot size. Really depends on the size of the account as well. But at that point, you can then determine to increase your risk, increase that dollar amount to how much you're willing to risk per trade. But then once you get beyond a certain threshold, let's say I'm trading a 100K account, and I say to myself, okay, once I hit 8%, my loss is gonna go from, $400 to now $500, right? So now I'm gonna be risking $500 per trade, but I'm still gonna be looking for a 2-to-1, 3-to-1, right? But if I start losing, if I know that my account is now, instead of being up 8%, I'm up 5%, then you should go back to your original risk of $400, right? So you have to know when to risk more, when to risk less. I would only change the risk once you have met your certain thresholds or certain performance goals for yourself. Other than that, keep the risk the same. With that being said, that should be able to provide you with a positive and risk curve or profit curve where you're netting profit every time instead of just making these big trades and then losing it all back, right? So those are 3 things. If this makes sense to you or if it's relatable, don't wait. Don't continue to make the same mistakes. Understand that everything I just said can be fixed right away. This can change your trading right away. So don't even wait on it. If you're struggling, you're going through a hard time, capacity to apply this to your trading right away. This is something you could start the next session, whether it's journaling your trades, back testing, making sure your risk is fixed, and focusing more on the process and not the profits. Follow me on my Telegram. The link will be down below. Every day we work on daily analysis that's going to help you guys refine your edge. Not everybody's going to trade the same. I can recommend you adopt my trading strategy, but at the end of the day, you can take pieces from my trading strategy and apply it to your own. So if you guys are interested to see how I trade, or you guys are interested to see some of the trades I'm entering, make sure you join the link in the description on my Telegram channel. It's completely free. We are launching a course very, very soon, and live signals along with the course. We're relaunching what we had in the past called the Winner's Circle. So we're coming back with that really soon. So I can show you guys not only when to get in trades, but how to trade as well. So with that being said, I'll see you later. Peace.